Well, there is a firestorm about national security brewing south of the border. The publication, The Atlantic, has put out the attack plans that Donald Trump's advisors inadvertently sent to the magazine's editor-in-chief. It reveals how the vice president, the secretary of state, the secretary of defense, and intelligence chief were all part of a messaging group that shared plans for an airstrike on Yemen. The CBC's Sarah Levitt is on this story. She joins us now from Washington. So, Sarah, what more can you tell us about the leak, the concerns, and, of course, the damage control efforts?
Well, The Atlantic really showing the receipts, screen grabs of the text message group detailing what planes, F-18s, and weapons, strike drones and Tomahawk missiles, that would be used in the attack against the Houthis, and also including at around what time. Then during the attack itself, real-time intelligence was also shared. The Atlantic says it came out with the details after the Trump administration repeatedly said there was no classified information. At a House Intelligence Committee hearing this morning, Democrats really ripped into CIA Director John Ratcliffe and Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard, who were part of the group. Let's listen to part of that.
Everyone here knows that the Russians or the Chinese could have gotten all of that information, and they could have passed it on to the Houthis, who easily could have repositioned weapons and altered their plans to knock down planes or sink ships. I think that it's by the awesome grace of God that we are not mourning dead pilots right now.
So many of the Democrats on that committee also called for the resignation of Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, who was the one to share the details of the attack in that group chat.
And Sarah, what are we hearing from the top officials who were in that group chat then?
Well, first, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt responded to the latest article on social media saying The Atlantic has conceded these were not war plans, that she put war plans in quotes, and called the article a hoax. The sticking point seems to be for them that the use of the term war plans versus attack plans. Meanwhile, this is what CIA Director John Ratcliffe had to say at the hearing this morning.
My answers haven't changed. I used an appropriate channel to communicate sensitive information. It was permissible to do so. I didn't transfer any classified information. And at the end of the day, what is most important is that the mission was a remarkable success.
Hegseth himself responding to the release of the screen grabs via social media, and this is what he wrote. He wrote, "No names, no targets, no locations, no units, no routes, no sources, no methods, and no classified information. Those are some really shitty war plans." Now, that's his words, not mine. That doesn't sound like he's resigning anytime soon.
Okay. Thanks for that, Sarah. That's the CBC, Sarah Levitt in Washington.